Hi you guys, this is Ozzy Love here and I'm back with your bi-weekly love tarotscopes. This will be for the time frame of February 14th to the 28th, 2018. Also, this is actually for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know your Sun, Moon, and Rising, I'll have a link down below where you can get your natal chart placements. This is also for Cancers who, this is also for people who have a lot of placements in Cancer as well. I'll also leave down below where you guys can contact me for personal reading if you want a more in-depth reading or if this does not resonate with you. Also, I'll have my social medias down below where you guys can add me. I stream more on my social medias and I post more. Also, I'll have my link down below where you guys can donate to my channel. Much will be appreciated. And let's jump. Thank you. Oh yeah, if you guys want to be your videos posted up a lot, first I forgot to say this in the last few videos, but if whatever sign likes, comments, views their video the most, and even if the sign books a lot of personals, those will all be contributing factors in who goes first in my next bi-weeklies. I think you guys were number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the list. You were right before Scorpio. So let's show you the cards and jump right in. So, 8 of Wands, the 9 of Swords. Most of you guys cross-watch all the other videos, so you know what scrolls and spirals mean in this deck. I don't feel like explaining it again. We have the Death card, the King of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Moon, the Lovers, and the Page of Swords. Sitting at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. Okay. Immediately what I'm feeling. If you guys are dealing with a Scorpio or Cancer like yourself, or some of you guys are dealing with an Aries, a Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Gemini that's here, or even another fire sign. All the signs are here, shit. With the 10 of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like Cancer has to come to a place of emotional fulfillment. But I feel like their external world is not showing that. And I feel like until they come to emotional fulfillment within oneself, their external environment will not show. Immediately what's sticking out like a sore thumb to me is this Moon card. Your energy's here. And I feel like last bi-weekly, your Moon was out in your spread. Don't quote me on this. Now, with the Death card here, I feel like this card, when I was shuffling you guys' this card would be one that's dying to come out. And I kind of knew this is the card I need to kind of focus on for, besides the Moon and the Empress and the Lovers. Of course, you guys wouldn't know about the Lovers, but I feel like the Death card gets you to the place of the Lovers. But we'll get into that another. I'll get into a video on how I read the cards one day, but for right now, no. With the Death card, I feel like Cancer is asking, and I feel like the last bi-week, I told you guys cannot figure things out until you come into your own nature. Until you come into oneself, until you come into your own nature. The Death card is asking of you to, I don't want to say die and be reborn, but you guys need to kill off whatever is keeping you from emotional abundance. And if you're having people who are taking you out of your element, they also need to be cut off, let go of, be told off. I feel like this is a time frame for Cancers to really tell people what they're really feeling instead of hiding it and stressing themselves out over it. Because I feel like this could be a good time for Cancer if they allow it. And I don't want somebody to sit there and say, I don't know Cancer because I have a Cancer moon. If that isn't more Cancerian, I don't know what to tell you. I actually have my Mars in Cancer as well, but having a Cancer moon, I don't want nobody to sit there and say, I don't know Cancer. Trust me, my moods switch 20 freaking times a day. Don't tell me I don't know Cancers. I grew up with one, and I have a prominent Cancer placement, so don't tell me I don't know Cancers. Because I know there's going to be one Cancer that's going to be like, well, I'm fine right now. Well, this is not who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the Cancers who are tired. I'm not saying you guys are perfect, and you haven't been perfect people. You've been perfect people, and what I'm saying, because I know there's some cross-watchers who watch for Cancers and say that, oh my gosh, this Cancer was bad. I said, you don't know this person's moon or rising sign, so please shut up. Anyway, Cancers need to cut off whatever is binding them. Cut off anybody that's making you feel like you're being left out in the cold, or you're giving too much, or are they above you. I feel like if there's anybody who's controlling your emotions, controlling your natural nature, stressing you out because you can't feel like you can say whatever it is you want to say because you know that they won't comprehend it in their very small mind, they need to go. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles sitting in the middle of your reading, I feel like you guys need to stop giving to someone who does not give to you. Who keeps feeding off your energy. Who keeps you stuck where they want you to be. Because they know how to manipulate you emotionally. I'm not saying Cancer has not been perfect. I feel like, and I feel like I'm being drawn to this moon card. I don't typically, I don't typically, 2, 4, 6. I don't typically look at the imagery on cards. Most people know me from Periscope and Instagram. In my personal readings, I don't typically look at the imagery. But for some reason with this particular deck, this moon card sticks out to me. I feel like, and I keep having to tell Cancers to come into their own nature. Because sometimes Cancer gets so filled up with other people's emotions, other people's energies, always feeling that they kind of lose sight of, or they lose their own emotions within someone else's. Because the moon in Cancer is such an intuitive energy, such a feeling energy, it can sometimes get muted out by other people's emotions. Constantly filling themselves up with other people's emotions that they lose their way of, or lose sight of themselves. With this moon card, in order for you to, because you can see the little island right here, or in order for you to see what's going on in the physicality, you guys need to come into your own nature. And I keep telling you guys this. You cannot do that unless you nurture yourselves first. Yes, you want to give to a partnership. Yes, you want to give to something that seems right. But if you're not right, Cancer, we can't do anything. And I don't know how many times and how many months or how many times I'm going to keep telling Cancerians, or even within my personal clients, you need to look out for you. Yes, you care for people. But if you cannot care for yourself, if you cannot give to yourself, if you cannot be within your own nature, you're of no use to anybody. some clarifiers. Some of you guys may be trapped with someone that you don't even want to be with right now. That there's some place you want to get to, but you can't because you now feel obligated to the energy that you're with now. Or you want more, but you've already made that person feel comfortable with what you gave already. So now they're having a hard time changing it, or you're having a hard time letting this person go because you have some sense of obligation. Let's pull some clarifiers, eh? The moon. What's going on with this moon? Yeah, we have the King of Cups, the Fool, the Three of Pentacles. Those are supposed to come out, but I don't like the way it fell out. So we have the... Okay. Alright. Well, we have the King of Swords. So some of my Cancers are still attached to an air sign. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or someone who's very distant. Who doesn't display all their emotions. That constantly leave you in a loop. You can't, like I said, or keeps everything to themselves. You're kind of, you're having a hard time reading this person because you need to come into your own nature to do so. Also, if some of my Cancers are going through a divorce right now with an air sign, or just having having a divorce, I feel like someone's trying to strip your pockets. If some of my Cancer are having legal issues with child support or divorce settlements, those are there, and the money's tight right now and it's stressing you guys out. That's there. Tell me more about the moon. Because it can also be someone trying to rape you for child support. Not saying that they don't deserve their child to be taken care of, but I feel like somebody's being a little malicious about it. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the moon. I don't know how many times I'm going to keep telling you guys. You guys have to come into your own nature to get what it is you desire. Because if you don't, this earth will make no sense to you. The thing about the moon when it comes out at night, and I feel like the way the moon works to me, it watches over the earth. And I feel like in order to, I don't want to say control the physical world, but to control your reality, what goes on in the physical, Cancer has to become the moon. Become their true nature. To watch over the physical plane. To leave the physical plane. To now watch over it. Come into the spiritual, come into the mysticism of the moon. Become the moon. To understand your reality. Become the moon. That is your highest vibration. That is your nature. That is who you guys are supposed to become. You're supposed to not live so much in what physically was going on, because that's not in your nature. Yes, you're supposed to nourish the earth. But Cancer is also supposed to watch over it. Provide a little bit of light when there is darkness. But anyway. But I feel like, how can you provide light in darkness? With the Death card, which is very Scorpionic energy, how can you provide light to the earth, to the darkness, to things you don't understand, until you've learned to live in it? Till you understand it. Until you learn to conquer it and not to be engulfed in it. To not be encased in the darkness of the world. To live in it, but be out of it, if that makes sense. Anyway. Let's put some more clarification. Let's put some clarification on this Death card, please. Cancer just needs to come into their own nature to prosper. I feel like taking on air energy, fire energy, earth energy is just like, this is not you. It's not you. I don't know how many times I'm going to keep saying this. It's not you. Tell me more about this death card, please. Can I have clarification on this death card, please? Thank you. 5 Pentacles again. Even some of my Cancer are having financial issues as well. I feel like Cancer wants to be in a particular place, wants to be in a place of happiness, but everything they've gone through, I feel like it's still kind of lingering around. Like I said, and I feel like there's some people around you that's going to want to steal your joy. By maybe messing with your finances, maybe trying to take advantage of you. But Cancer needs to become the moon. But how can Cancer become the moon if they don't know how to live in the dark without being encased in it? Without wanting to crawl back into their shell and hide? Knowing when to tell people, like, look, I don't have time for your shit. And I feel like with the Page of Scrolls, that's also my spying card. If you guys want to know what's going on with someone, what's going on in the dark, you guys, like I said, you have to become the moon. And if you have something to say to someone who's been constantly throwing daggers at you, constantly trying to ruin your life, constantly trying to hurt you, tell them all. Or you may be feeling this way with someone else. Someone else may be feeling this way with you. Break down the Lovers for me, please. So if some of you guys have, if Gemini is a part of your duplicity, that's there. Tell me more about this, the Lovers, please. Because I know some of my Cancers are curious about this goddamn card. 5 of Wands. It's a mess. I don't even know why I clarified. Some of you guys may have already previously been with someone, or the person that you guys are dealing with, there you guys are. I'm not even gonna... 3 of Cups. If some of you guys, like I said, is caught up in a third-party situation, some of you guys, it's a lot right now. You may have someone trying to fight you down, child support, or whatever. Maybe there's someone you want to be with, but I guess your morals are telling you maybe you should be with this person, but you don't want to be there. There's a whole bunch of things going on, Cancer. And if this is not the case, some of you guys aren't having legal issues. Some of my Cancers just want to be happy with themselves, but they have people constantly throwing their emotions onto them. And now Cancer's taking it for their own. And I feel like with this bi-weekly, I feel like I'm going to tell you what I told you the last time. In order to prosper, Cancer, you have to come into your own nature. You can't be anybody else trying to move forward. If you're an emotional being, be that. If you're constantly feeling, yes, these people are going to hurt you, but you have to feel hurt to know happiness at some point. But we can't linger on it for too long. And sometimes, Cancer, we've made our bed. We've allowed these people to do these things to us and allow us to continue on, and now we want to run and hide in our shell. No. It's okay to tell these people off. It's okay. It's okay to leave these people out in the cold. Because we have something positive coming in for you, but we can't really receive it until Cancer learns to become their own nature, to cut off people when it's keeping them from their nature. Am I going to pull a shit ton of clarifiers for Cancer? No. Because I feel Cancer already knows what's going on. It's just that's not what they want. So let's pull some Romance Angel cards and wrap up Cancer's video. Because Cancer knows what they want. It's just not what they want. That's not the reality that they want right now. And Cancer needs to also take personal responsibility as the people that they let in their lives that take from them emotionally. And if you continue to keep them around and don't understand why nothing's happening for you, it's because you're not telling these people where to go. Because you're afraid to feel by yourself, to be by yourself, because you feel like you do deserve love, but how can you really deserve it if you're not the type of person that behaves like they deserve it? Because honestly, you don't show the universe that you deserve it by keeping around people that you know that don't love you with their fullest intention. Give me some more. Can I have some more, please? Thank you. And it seems like this Cancer video is all over the place, but I feel like my Cancers will understand exactly where it is that I'm coming from. Can I have one? I feel like Cancer just needs one more card. Can I have one more card, please, for Cancer? Trust and very soon. Okay, separation. I feel like Cancer is separated for someone that they really want to be with, or they just feel separate from the people that they get involved with. So we have you deserve love, express your love, romantic feelings very soon, and trust. I feel like Cancer needs to trust this process. And I feel like Cancer needs to become the person that does deserve love. And I feel like Cancer needs to come into their own nature to where they can express their love and their romantic feeling for someone. That you need to trust the process you're going through, and why they're separating you from the unrequited energies, unrequited loves from your life, so that you can be able to express yourself in your true nature. And you need to trust this process. Why they're putting you through this, why they are separating you from people that don't deserve you, so that you can become so you guys can love safely in the way that you guys normally express your love and within your truest nature. But anyway, Cancer, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, you guys can email me down below. You guys can donate to my channel. You guys can add my social medias. And I will see you guys in March, and I love you.